Three people walked into Riverside Community Hospital on the same morning, each with a different lifestyle, yet all facing the same confusing issue. Their bellies were getting bigger, and they had no idea why. Their names were Sarah, Michael, and Mr. Johnson. What the doctors discovered about them would completely change how they saw their daily habits, and it might change yours too. Sarah was 32, a busy tech analyst who started her days before sunrise and rarely paused long enough to eat properly. She often skipped breakfast, rushed through lunch, and only sat down to eat late at night when she finally got home. Even though she didn't eat much during the day, her belly kept growing. During her consultation, the doctor explained something she had never considered. It wasn't the amount of food she was eating, it was her pattern. Long hours of sitting, stress from deadlines, little movement, and eating large meals late at night were slowing her metabolism and pushing her hormones out of balance. When digestion slows and stress hormones rise, the body tends to hold fat around the midsection. The dietitian advised her to eat earlier in the day, add more protein and fiber to her meals, drink more water, and avoid heavy late-night dinners. A few weeks later, Sarah noticed her belly wasn't expanding anymore, her energy improved, and she finally felt lighter. Michael's case was different, but the cause of his belly fat was surprisingly common. He was 40, a hard-working father balancing long construction shifts with family responsibilities. He didn't overeat, but he was constantly stressed. He carried the pressure of bills, deadlines, and trying to be strong for everyone around him. When his doctor reviewed his results, it became clear what was happening. His cortisol, the body's stress hormone, was consistently high. Cortisol is known for pushing the body to store fat directly around the belly, even when someone doesn't eat excessively. The doctor explained that Michael's body wasn't reacting to food, it was reacting to stress. The hospital gave him a simple plan: get more sleep, take evening walks, reduce late-night screen time, and practice deep breathing. With these small changes, his belly fat stopped increasing, and he finally began to feel rested for the first time in months. Then there was Mr. Johnson, a kind 57-year-old man who loved cooking for his family. He didn't eat large portions, but he had one habit he never thought mattered. After completing his responsibilities every night, he would settle down around 10:30 p.m. to enjoy his biggest meal of the day. He felt it helped him relax after a long day. When the hospital nutritionist reviewed his eating habits, she gently explained that the body digests food more slowly at night. Late-night meals are more likely to be stored as fat, especially around the abdomen, simply because the body isn't active enough to burn the calories. Mr. Johnson made a few changes, eating his biggest meal earlier, keeping dinner light, and avoiding late-night carbs. In just a few weeks, he noticed his clothes fitting better and his belly becoming less pronounced. Even though these three people were from different backgrounds, they all shared the same root problem. Their daily habits were silently increasing their belly fat. It wasn't overeating, it was the combination of stress, poor meal timing, lack of movement, and disrupted sleep. Once they changed these habits, their bodies responded naturally. The hospital gave them simple, consistent guidance. Manage stress to lower cortisol levels. Eat meals earlier rather than late at night. Add protein and fiber to improve digestion and reduce cravings. Drink enough water to support metabolism. Sleep 7 to 8 hours to balance hormones. Move more throughout the day, even if it's just walking. And reduce alcohol, especially beer, which is strongly linked to belly fat. 3 months later, the three returned for follow-up appointments. Sarah looked more energetic. Michael finally looked well-rested, and even said he felt calmer. And Mr. Johnson smiled proudly as he shared that he no longer dressed to hide his stomach. Their results came from understanding their bodies and adjusting their habits, not from starving themselves or following extreme diets. Their stories remind us that belly fat often isn't caused by what we think. The small things we do every day, how we eat, how we rest, how we handle stress, determine how our bodies respond. When you understand your habits, you can change your results. If this story helped you see belly fat in a new way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Nurse Chioma TV for more powerful health stories and life-changing tips.